Out in the greenhouse again. I don't really need to tell you, it's, you know, seed sowing. We've got all sorts. So I'll show you, go through everything and show you what's what. Well, hello all and welcome. Hope you're all doing well. Out in the greenhouse again. I don't really need to tell you, it's, you know, seed sowing. We've got all sorts. So I'll show you, go through everything and show you what's what with what I'm sowing. It's mainly tomatoes, calabrese, cauliflower, some sprouts and so on. And I've got something a little extra to do as well. It's just over a week, yeah, about over a week now. We lost another dear family friend, a member of the family, little Cointreau. It was my daughter's dog. He's a Pomeranian, and he was an absolutely superb little dog. He was, you know, he was really nice. I'm not going to say too much. And he got kidney infection, and I don't know. I don't pretend to know and understand really, but he'd gone off his food. We thought it might be that he wanted teeth cleaning or something like that. Went down the vet's. The vet had a look and said, no, his teeth aren't that bad, that wouldn't be, and you know. So it was like a blood test will give us a better idea. So did a blood test, and apparently whatever it is, there's something within the kidneys or whatever. And it should be, whatever this reading is, it should be about 100, I think it's something like 100 parts per million, and his was something like 1,100 and something. So it was way off the scale, way off. And basically the gist of it was that I'm not going to get any better, and there was only really one course of action. And yeah, it upset us all. Still find it a bit odd, but so he's now buried in the garden, so we've got to sort something out with regards what we're gonna put there, you know, to rather than just a cross with his name on or whatever and this sort of thing. And we ended up, well, we didn't, but my daughter got sent a card. You see that? And thought, oh, opened it up, and it says about the God's family, and just sincere condolences from the vets. Believe it or not, that's from the vet. And within the card, some forget-me-nots. It's got the information on the back as to with regards sewing and so on. So I'm going to I'm going to sow some of them. I don't know how big the seed is. All as it says, it doesn't tell me with regards whether they've got to be just sown, but it says lightly cover with soil, compost, keep moist, so on, you know, the usual. So that's something that I've got to do. I'm going to get and do them. As I say, I've got tomatoes I'm doing, some calabrese, some broccoli, sprouts, and so it's just get sowing. So I'll shut up now and we'll crack on and get some of these done. Right, I think the first thing we'll do is with the forget-me-nots. Now I've just had a look in here and the seed looks like dust. Now I don't know whether they need, I know it says they're lightly covering, so I'm going to put some into seed tray like that and some into a pot. I think the only thing I can do is try and just tap some out. And I'm gonna try cover some with quite a bit of vermiculite and then cover some with not much vermiculite at all. I don't know, and we'll see how we get on. I mean, let me know. I know it's a bit late now, me saying to you, oh, tell me how you'd if any of you know what to do with regards to forget-me-nots, tell me. It's a bit late now, isn't it, really? I've committed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put quite a bit of vermiculite on that one, and making sure to push it down. The only thing I haven't done is, I've just realised I've not done a label, so I'll have to do that as soon as I get. I'm going to take these in the house anyway and give these a good watering. And like I say, I'll take them in the house, put them together on the window ledge, and we'll see what's what. That's them sorted, and a decent watering for those. Now these here, I'll just barely cover them. There we go, and again just push it down, make sure that it's all contacting, and then give them a watering. But I thought that was absolutely fantastic. I mean, they'd got no need to obviously to do that, but I thought it was really good that they'd sent a deepest condolences malarkey card. I thought that was great, really was. Restores your faith in humankind, really, doesn't it? Right, we'll put them down there out the way so I don't make a mess of them. And as I say, I'll just go through what I've got here now to do. That's some more. I've got 2 lots of Crimson Crush, so I've got 1 lot over there. Tomato, pink brandy wine, never done those before, so we're giving them a go. Tomato again, Sweet Million, I've done them. This is going to be about the 3rd year I've done them, and when I grow them, I come into the greenhouse to harvest any, and it's just like they hardly ever get in the house. Tell you, it's unbelievable. What else have I got? Oh yeah, the Crimson Crush. I'll show you another pack there. Crimson Crush tomatoes. I've got 2 packs of those. Then we move on. Broccoli, Monclano. Never done that before, but it's club root resistant, so giving that a go. Brussels sprout, Crispus. I've done them before, did them last year, very pleased with them. Again, club root resistant. And then cauliflower, Clapton, again, club root resistant. So they're what we're doing. As you can see, I've got compost here. I've got everything sorted. I'll show you me doing one lot of, I think I'll do these pink brandy wine. I'll start with them, and then once I've done them, I'll bring you back when I've got everything done and just run through everything with you and show you what I've done. Right, like I say, I'm going to do this brandy wine. I've got compost here. I've sieved a bit of the clover because I'm doing these with me sowing seeds. I've decided to sieve it a little. Put this label in now, and we'll get these done. I don't know how many. Oh, there's a good. Oh, I'm very surprised. I wasn't too sure how many there'd be in here, but I'm trying to space them out. In fact, I think what I might do is look at spacing these out and save some of the seed just in case we get a complete failure. I don't obviously don't want that to happen, but you never know. Anything's possible. You're dealing with Mother Nature here, so anything's possible. Let's move a couple of them from there. Another one there. So how many is that? 3, 6, 9 is 18. I'll do 19, 20. And I'll put the rest back in here just in case we get a problem. Seal them up. Pink brandy wine, that's them done. And just make sure seeds nice contact in. Cover them with the vermiculite. And good covering. Just press that down to ensure there's contact. As I say, I'll just show you these and then we'll get in there. I'll get and crack on with the rest and bring you back when I've done. I have to be a bit careful because this spray's a bit fierce. There we go. I don't want to blow vermiculite all over the bench. Give them a good watering. These are all going to go in the house for now. They could go out in the greenhouse, I suppose, but no, we'll leave them in the house. So that's first of many done, shall we say. Right, shaky camera time because I've got the camera in my hand. I've got all the seed sowing wanted to do, so all finished, so I'll show you what's what. Right, looking down here, as you can see, I've put the Crimson Crush, because I'm doing 2 packs of Crimson Crush, I've put them in there. That's only, even though I've done 2 packs, that's given me about 20 seeds with the Crimson Crush. Then I've got the cauliflower, the Clapton, then Sweet Million tomato, the broccoli, the pink brandywine tomatoes, my own saved seed tomato which I call Bacardi. That's named after a dog, another dog that we lost some years ago. And then these 2 down here that are unlabelled, they are the forget-me-nots. You will probably notice there isn't a Crispus in amongst these. That's because I opened the packet and it was full of emptiness, not a single seed in it. So next time I'm out and about, I'll get myself some more seed, simple as that. So let me spin you round. So yes, I think I might have had that happen before with something with regards no seeds in the pack, but you know, hey ho, it's not the end of the world, is it? I can soon get some more. So as you can see, got them all done. I think another job on that I need to do is get some potatoes put into some buckets. They'll go into the greenhouse next door just to give them a bit of protection in case we're due any more frosts. So I think that's another little job now, is get on and do some of these potatoes. Right, I say to you, potatoes. Yes, that's what we're going to get and do. I've got some rocket, there's a couple of them here, and as you can see they definitely need going out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put them, you'll see what I'm doing as I do them. I'm going to put them into some 35 litre heavy duty bucket type pots. They're the sort of thing you'd see at a garden centre with shrubs in, large shrubs or trees, olive trees or something like that maybe in them. But you'll see what I'm talking about when I get them done. I'm going to use most of the compost from last year that was in them. I am going to mix in a little bit of clover. I'm also going to mix in maybe a bit of grow more, maybe a bit of pelletised chicken muck, might even mix in a bit of superphosphate, something like that. We'll see, just to try and freshen it up, besides putting just fresh new compost in. So I've got some that I'm going to get and do now. I'll get them done. I'll bring you back when I'm going to do my last bucket, and I'll show you the process that I use for doing my buckets of potatoes. Right, as you can see, a wheelbarrow there with compost from out of one of the buckets that I'm using. I will show you some more in a minute. That's just had some pelletised chicken muck sprinkled on it. I'm going to now put a little bit of superphosphate onto it as well. Some of the others have had pelletised, they've all had the pelletised chicken muck. Some have had grow more, some have had fish blood and bone. So it'll be interesting to see how we go. Try and break up some of these bigger clumps. I've never used this before, the superphosphate. It's, when you see it in the garden centres, it's generally advertised as a root booster. So my thinking is potatoes are root vegetables, so hopefully the goodness will go where it's needed in the roots and give me some good potatoes. That's the thinking behind it. Whether that works, well, who knows. Now I've done that there. I'm going to move you now because the sun is, I'm not moaning about the sun, but it's really bright, and I think the best is for me to now put the very last tub in to the greenhouse, and we'll get them working there. So let's pop into the greenhouse. Right, I brought you in here. Hopefully you can see a bit better now that out the glare of the sun. These are the pots, as I say, 35 litre. Got good sturdy handle. They're really sturdy things. Got all the holes already in the bottom of them. That is empty. I'm now going to put about 6 inches of compost into the bottom of that. So we'll get, in fact, let's take this out here. I'm having to work a bit sort of a bit back to front here. Let's get there we go. I don't know if you can see there, but there now is about 6 inches of compost in there. I'm now going to put 2 potatoes exactly where the handle is. I'll take you off here. It'd be easier for you to see what I'm doing. As you can see, 1 potato either side with the handle. Put you back up here a minute. I could do with the cameraman helping me on this job here, but we'll carry on regardless. And now put compost over those, and I will cover them with about 4 to 6 inches cover them with about 4 to 6 inches of compost. Then I'm going to put 2 more. That's about right. And then 2 more potatoes will go in at the opposite. So again, let me take you off here, just show you. See, the originals went in that side, they've gone in there. I will now cover that completely right up. I don't know whether you can see it. You see this line? There's a line round there. I'll get and cover to that line. That's about 2 inches below the pot. And we go from there. Get that fully covered. I'll put the rest of the compost mix in here now. Then I'll top it up with some fresh clover compost. And I'll bring you back, because I'm going to put them all in the greenhouse here for now. So I'll bring you back when they're all in place. 1, 2, 3. Well, there we have it. That is all 5 buckets 4 seed potatoes in each bucket, all done, dusted, put to bed. They'll stay in here now in the greenhouse for a while, just in case with, you know, any frosts or whatever. I don't think there's going to be any, but you never know. So they'll stay here, and then once we are definitely clear of frosts and the like, they'll go outside the other side of the greenhouse here, go in a line down here. So that's my rocket potatoes done for this year. Well, that's it for this one. Thank you all very much for watching. It really is very, very much appreciated. What was a real thorn in the side and really sort of upset us all with regards losing Cointreau more than anything else is that he was only 6 years old. I don't know what age Pomeranians live to, but that was the real sort of kick in the teeth with regards to that situation, because as I say, only 6 years old. I mean, that's, you know, to me that's no age at all. So without further ado, I'm going to sign off and leave it at this. Next one, I've got a few things to show you with regards some seeds, other seeds that I've sown, and how things are progressing. So be good, look after yourselves, look after each other, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra a bit.